Nick speaking, and welcome to this video about 6th edition and my painting list. So yeah, since the rulebook's come out, so obviously I've been playing a few games, and well, as you would expect, things have changed quite a bit, and that goes for my painting list as well. So I thought I'd just share with you what I have planned on my painting list, because things have changed. What I was going to paint is no longer on the top priority. I mean, I was going to have Howling Banshees. They were going to be my next project, but they're going by the wayside really. Other stuff that used to be on the bottom of the list is now moving up. So here we go. I'm going to just show off exactly what is on my list now. Now these aren't in the order that I'm going to paint them, but these are at some point soon I'm going to get painting these. I've nearly finished my Wave Serpents. So yeah, Avatar. Now I've been wanting to paint this for ages. Don't really use him, but with the new rules and the new Fearless rule, I can see him being quite useful. And I mean, how can I just not paint this? I mean, what an amazing model. I mean, I've had this a few years now. It's all magnetised up, so the spear's magnetised here, so for storage. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to painting him up. I think he's going to be real fun to paint. Hopefully not too difficult. So yeah, he's on my list. And what else? So sticking with Eldar. Now these haven't got the bases, but I have magnetised the bases. But Shining Spears. Now Shining Spears I have literally been wanting to paint for ages, because I actually love the colour scheme, the blue and white, and I think it would go really well with my IDICBeer colour scheme, the purple and white. Excuse my shabby plaster here, I cut my finger last night. So yeah, I've got a squad of 5 of these. There we go, so they've all got bases, as I said, and the Exarch's there, he's all magnetised up, so his arm comes off, and then I've got the spear. So really looking forward to painting those, because as I said, I really love the colour scheme of those, if anything else. But I think now the skilled rider ability of this guy, that's going to make this unit a bit more useful. I mean, I know they're still overpriced, but hey, I've got an excuse now to actually, get them painted up. Whereas before, they were pretty useless, really. So next, what's next on my list? Again, sticking with Eldar, Swooping Hawks. Swooping Hawks now are actually going to be quite useful. I mean, not necessarily for their shooting ability, because they're pretty poor at shooting, but obviously haywire grenades, pretty useful now. And of course, line breaker objective, for getting that line breaker objective. So yeah, small squad of 5 of these. Where's my Exarch? Here he is. Here's my Exarch. So small squad of 5, although I do have 10. I won't get them all out, but yeah, I've got 10 of these. So looking forward to painting these actually, because they're a pretty cool model. So they have just moved up my list. I didn't use them before, not very often anyway, but they are now up the list. And lastly for Eldar, which I suppose these have always been on my painting project, to be fair, because at the moment I've only got 1 Farseer painted. But hey, 2,000 points now, I can have 4 Farseers. 4 racks of Doom, Fortune, Guide. Sounds good, doesn't it? Not that I play 2,000 points very often, but we are planning to move up, and we normally play 1,750, but 2,000 hopefully soon. So yeah, my Farseers, so I'm going to get those painted up. So that's it for Eldar, and now for Tyranids. Tyranids, here we go. I've had this model for so long, it's amazing really. I just haven't painted it, and then in 5th edition I didn't really use it that often. But the Winged Hive Tyrant, now she is going to get a paint job. She's actually next on my painting list. Once I finish my Wave Serpents, she is going to be done. I'm not quite sure I'm going to paint these wings yet. It's going to be interesting. I don't know whether to have black wings with yellow like spines, or to have them yellow. I'm not sure. If you've checked out my other Tyranid models, I'd be interested on your thoughts there. I'm sort of thinking black with these sections here, the arms done yellow, but I haven't looked at it that closely, to be fair. But yeah, next on the list. And lastly, I'm just going to show you these. Rabiner, or Rabiner as I said in my last video, but yeah, Rabiner. I had a unit of 6 of these, so these are actually pretty good now with the beast rule. It's a shame you can't reserve and then assault from the reserve, which is what I tried to do in my game. Realised I couldn't, but even so, you know, beast rules are actually pretty good now. So yeah, they're going to be next up on the painting list after the wing-type Tyranids. Unless I get bored of painting the black and yellow, and I'll go on to the Eldar. That's what I tend to do. I'll paint one unit, so that if I get bored of the colour, you know, I can just change army, change something out, paint something else in another army. Necrons, my Necrons are fully painted, although I do want to get a unit of death marks, but I've got all of these units here to paint first. So, I mean, I can use Pariah as standing death marks. And then my Space Wolves, well, Space Wolves, they're sort of they're just not going to be painted, not until I've done all the other armies, so they're on the back burner. But there you go, so hopefully you enjoyed that, and I look forward to painting all these units up. More to come.